Hey guys, and welcome back to the Indie Spotlight here on the Fronsman Productions YouTube channel. If you're new to this series, this is where I take a look at independent movies to help shine a spotlight on some awesome talent making indie films. Today we're going to be talking about Ryan Fleming's short film, Sisyphus Unbound. Sisyphus Unbound stars Frederick J. Todd, who plays Virgil, a college writing student who hopes to get his latest work published. However, he visits his college professor, Richard Lehman, played by Timothy J. Cox, who instantly dismisses his work, quite literally throwing it in the trash. However, when Lehman's daughter, Gwen, played by Emerson Adams, enters the scene, a new hope sparks for Virgil. Although Lehman is still making some passive jabs towards Virgil, his disdain fizzles into a fake positivity around his daughter, being nothing but cheerful, giving Virgil a new hope to maybe get his work read. This is a short film that I believe will resonate well with anyone who wants to be a creative in life. Whether you're a writer, an actor, a musician, a filmmaker, an artist, you name it, we all know the feeling of having a work that we've poured our blood, sweat, and tears into being rejected without given a fair shake. And I think that the themes of perseverance and sacrifice are very well presented within Sisyphus Unbound, and it strikes me at a personal level as a filmmaker myself. I also think that the acting across the board in Sisyphus Unbound is phenomenal. Timothy J. Cox does a wonderful job as the professor, who can go from a scornfully arrogant jerk to a deceitfully upbeat mentor within a matter of seconds, all while maintaining that passive-aggressive nature towards Virgil, even when he's trying to put on a fake act. I also want to give a huge compliment to the acting of Frederick J. Todd as Virgil. I really love the subtlety in his performance, especially when Gwen enters the scene. We see the weight of the previous interaction between him and his professor in his eyes, yet the smile that he presents masks that disappointment as soon as she enters the fold. Emerson Adams also does a wonderful job as Gwen, who serves as the beacon of hope throughout the story. I think that Adams does a great job bringing this, light and positivity to Gwen's character. Even from the very beginning, when she first bumps into Virgil, we're already given a glimpse at Adam's portrayal of Gwen as this innocent, optimistic and very positive, upbeat person who later becomes Virgil's beacon of hope. Apart from the acting, Sisyphus Unbound was also very well written. I gotta compliment Ryan Fleming on his use of dramatic irony, as when Gwen enters the scene, we know as the audience that there's a lot of tension between Lehman and Virgil, but she doesn't know that. And I think that for the viewer, it actually raises the stakes, it raises the drama, and it raises that tension with her being added to the scene that much later. I also think using her for some foreshadowing at the beginning of the film, whenever she bumps into Virgil, now when she enters back into the office, we know that the, Virgil and Gwen share some kind of a connection that Lehman doesn't know, and kind of signifying that she's this positive and upbeat person when we meet her at the beginning, to find out later that she's actually the professor's daughter, and so he's going to be a lot nicer when she's around. I think that was a very smart use of both dramatic irony and foreshadowing throughout the film. Overall, I think that Sisyphus Unbound is a must-watch short film for any independent filmmaker. Not only is it an educational testament to the power of a limited cast with very limited locations to tell a very powerful dramatic narrative, but I also think it's a very inspirational short film. It's a short film that really teaches you as an artist the value of perseverance and don't give up on your dreams even when it seems like the entire world is telling you to quit. There's always going to be that next shot, that next opportunity to seize and to grab. So I really do think you should watch Sisyphus Unbound. And you can watch Sisyphus Unbound right now on YouTube. And as always, for the Indie Spotlights, I'm going to go ahead and link down to that down in the description below. But anyway, guys, that's all that I have time for here today. Remember, if you like this content and you want to see even more videos on independent filmmaking, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like, turn that bell on for notifications so you don't miss a new video on the Fronsman Productions YouTube channel. And if you yourself are an independent filmmaker and you'd like me to talk about your movie on the Indie Spotlight, All you need to do is down in the comments, go ahead, let me know what is the name of your movie and where can I watch it, and I'll add that to my watch list to talk about in a future video. Also, stay tuned as I'm going to be continuing to put out videos too for the How to Make Your First Feature Film series. I'd love to be able to teach all of you, as I learned from making my first feature film, some things that you can pick up along the way. So like I said, stay tuned to Frons Productions, where we're all about indie filmmaking. But anyway, guys, until next time, that's a wrap.